Hello everyone, welcome to Regina Young and Desires Boys Resource Center. So right now we purchased a new fish tank and the boys are filling it up one by one. They're bringing Zamir these totes and he's dumping it in the fish tank. So it's going to take us a while to do this. We have a brand new 55-gallon fish tank. So the first thing we did was we wiped the fish tank out very good, very clean. And then after we wipe it, I put the filter on because I wanted to make sure it was exactly where I want it, because once it fills up, it's going to be extremely heavy and hard for me to move. So I didn't want to do that. And I wiped the inside out real good with water only. I didn't put no product in it. I just used water. So I wiped it out real good. Because we're remodeling my house and changing things in the house, we are doing a couple of things. So our other 55-gallon fish tank had broke and flooded the house, and we came home to a hot mess. So we had to go get another one. So after trapping off all the heat, to keep the heat in the house, you have to seal off everything. So the fireplace still has some plastic over it.
Hi.
They can't see you, you gotta move over. And that's Samir, one of the side boys, and he is dumping water in. So because it's late and it's nighttime, we can't go outside to get the water hose to pour the water hose through here to fill it up. So this is how you set up the fish tank. The first thing you want to do is put it on your stand, which I did. And then after you put it on your stand, make sure you put it exactly the way you want it. Then after you put it exactly the way you want it, wipe it out. Wipe everything down with just water. I didn't use nothing but pure water.
I have to.
So as you can see, the water is going in. And we're almost a quarter of a way. Make sure you get all the water in there and not all on the floor, please.
Okay.
So we're about 1/3 of the way filled. So after you wipe the fish tank down with just water, then afterwards you can start filling it with water. Now this fish tank actually has to sit for 24 hours after. So you cannot put no fish in here for 24 hours. Some people say 48. I wash off all of the toys that I'm going to put in here, and I make it real nice and pretty, and then I add the fish in. So that's what I do. So wash the fish tank out with just water. Don't put soap or anything in there because it could kill the fish. Let the water sit in there for 24 hours. Then add your toys in, whatever decorations, and then I usually do 48 hours. Then afterwards I add the fish in, and then I make it nice and pretty. So that's the way I do it. I put the stand, like we already have the stand, and then I put the fish tank on. Then I wipe out the fish tank, and then after I wipe out the fish tank, I wipe the toys or decoration, and then I fill the fish tank up. In my case, the boys are filling up. Then I put the filter on, and then I put everything else on. Most fish tanks, I get a kit, and it comes with a heater, comes with a net, it comes with a filter. The filter's already in it. Comes with a top light and everything else.
Yes. It's heavy.
So you will be able to see soon the second part of the video where I actually put the fish in, which is going to be so cool and awesome. So now that you see us setting it up, you'll know how to start setting yours up. Once again, put this fish tank on a stand, level it the way you want it. Make sure you position it all the way so it's equally on the stand, because fish tanks are heavy when you add water. It's like 17 pounds per gallon, I was told. And then you don't want to fill your fish tank all the way up. You maybe right about here, I would say, fill it up. There's usually a line on the fish tank to tell you, because when the bubbles and all, the water seems to pop. If your lamp is not all the way closed or whatever, your hood. So you want to leave a little wiggle room, and not on that the fish tend to jump up and all that stuff. And wipe it out with water. Don't add soap, bleach, pond salt, no chemicals, just water. And then don't forget to add your starting kit stuff. So most fish tanks give you starter stuff, and I'll show you that in the next video, where they give you starter chemicals to put in, and you add that in the fish tank and let it all run. I filter mine. I plug everything up and I filter and let it run for 48 hours, and then I add the fish in. So we're actually going to do a couple of videos about fish tanks. It'll be part 1, part 2, and probably part 3. But you'll get to see. But the boys usually, it takes them about 45 minutes to fill up this tank, because they waste more water on the floor. That's why we have little mats and stuff all on the floor, because they waste more water, in my opinion, than putting it in the tank some days. But it's responsibility. It gives them a chore, and if they want the fish, they need to learn to take care of it. It should not be my responsibility. They need to learn how to make sure they're clean, they are fed, and they're well taken care of. We also have a thermometer that it came with, because we got the starter kit. So we'll be able to check the temperature, the pH, and everything else. You want to check all that stuff, and most importantly, make sure you wash your hands before you start messing with your fish tank. Germs and bacteria can kill your fish. Most stores have a policy. I know the store that I go to, which is PetSmart, 14 days. If the fish die, you can bring it back. So they give you 14 days. But we don't want the fish to die. We want it to live. Because we have albino fish that's usually hard to find in the store, and we actually got it.
It poked me right here. There you go, Mama.
Yeah.
But I can't fill it all the way up.
Right. We're going to leave a little space.
We're going to leave it right here.
Yep. So we are almost halfway now.
That is a lot of water.
Almost halfway,
Okay.
as you can say.
It poked me right
And we're going to keep moving.
here. It keep going.
All right. So I'll talk to y'all the next round. Share, like, comment. Give us your advice. Tell us what you do, how you set your fish tank up, what kind of fish you put in there,
And
what
put-
color. Thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if you don't. Oh my gosh, look at all that water he just spilled.
Okay, click up the subscribe button. Clarification.
All
Give
right.
me us a big thumbs up. Bye.
Have a good night.